What's going down, y'all? This is Bronco Juggalo, and it is the final day of Wild Eye Week. Guys, it's been a fun time. It's been a fun week. Big props and shout out to everybody that participated. Horror with Haas, Jennifer Tochi, Mr. Bones, Hobbs Horror, Monty G, the Horror Miser Monty G, sorry buddy, and Joe, my Super Slash brother, the Horror Man. And of course, a big shout out and props to the founders of the feast, Wild Eye and Visual Vengeance. Guys, I literally just got home from Colorado. It was a long drive. I'm tired, but I wanted to do this review before I went to bed. Tonight, I am reviewing The Dead Sleep Soundly. Now, this is a 2021 film, and I actually forgot the case for the movie in Colorado. I watched it while I was up there last night, and I'm reviewing it now. The title of this movie spoke to me. I don't know why, but the title of this movie grabbed me. I think it's because it really reminds me of some old school horror titles, and it just made me want to watch this film. This was not the original review I had planned. I was going to review the Wicked ones, but I'll get to that one later. I decided to go with this one just on a hunch. And you know what? I'm really glad I did. Now, this has a movie budget of $1,000. According to IMDb, that is. That may be right, that may be wrong. If it is $1K, I'm extremely impressed with what they did with $1K. I really enjoyed this movie. A guy with insomnia and a very dark past has taken to roaming the streets at night to try and right his wrongs, to do some good in the world. Well, he comes across a kidnapped girl, and he sets out to free her. Turns out she has a secret. Now, here's where we're going to get into some spoiler territory, y'all, and I'm really sorry if you don't want to have spoilers, but I am going to give some spoilers on this review, because I can't really talk about specific things I want to talk about without it. So that's your spoiler warning for the review. Let's go on with this. This is a vampire film. The secret for this woman is she is a vampire. The people that kidnapped her are a gang, a group called the Crusaders, who have made it their mission to eradicate vampires. Now, I had no cons for this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it, which actually surprised me. I didn't think I was going to like this one. The cover art on it wasn't spectacular. It's kind of one of the more generic Wild Eye cover art kind of deals, and I just wasn't thrilled with it. But the movie itself, I really enjoyed. And it's funny because it kind of crept up on me. Like, it started out, and it just kind of dug its claw in, and dug its claw in, and dug its claw in a little more, and a little more, and a little more. And the thing that grabbed me first off the bat was the music. I fucking loved the music. Did a moth just hit me in the chest? Guys, something else, and this is why I have to talk some minor spoilers. As I said, her secret is she is a vampire. This is a world, we come to learn through dialogue, that this is a world where vampires are commonplace. Our main character talks about his parents being killed by vampires. I love that the beginning of this movie, like so many fantasy movies and sci-fi movies of the 80s and 90s, begins with a legend. It begins with somebody, we come to find out the character Tex, reciting a legend. And I think that's pretty dope. I like those kind of intros. Now, Tex is significant because he is the only character in this movie with a name. He's the main bad guy, and he's the only one with a name. Everybody else goes by a title. Our main character goes by the Drifter. The girl he rescues goes by the Girl. Her sister goes by Sister. There are no names except for Tex. I really liked the Crusaders' outfits. I thought that they did a really good job, especially on a $1K budget. The makeup for the more vampiric vampire, creatures in this was basic makeup, but it looked really good. I really dug it. There was something very Radu about it, and for those of you who don't know who Radu is, he is the main vampire from the Subspecies films. Go check those out. They're awesome. And that's going to be coming up soon, one way or another. All in all, guys, this movie was really cool. I thought it was very cleverly done. I thought that it was a movie that surprised me. It was old school. It was a throwback to old school horror. That's how this movie felt to me. This is Bronco Juggalo expressing a huge thanks to everybody that participated and everybody that watched all the Wild Eye Week reviews. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping keep independent horror alive. People can say whatever they want about independent horror. They can say what they want about Wild Eye. They can say what they want about low budget horror. But without it, we wouldn't have major horror. And we wouldn't have the horror industry the way it is now. We need to keep supporting independent horror. This is Bronco Juggalo saying thank you and peace.